I start recording, and now my Girl Scout troop keeps messaging. Well, folks, I'm about to embark on the biggest video challenge I've ever done before. This is our Landcon 7 catch-up. At least the bulk of the pictures that I have are going to be in this video. I want to say very quickly that this would not have happened if it weren't for the incredible Vicki Toth, who sent a bunch of pictures from the first night, Kathy Slavic, who is on the ball sending me every picture she finds, and all of you who were there taking and sharing videos and pictures with all of us. None of this is anything that I can take credit for. This is all fans of Outlander who came together and shared all of this, and there is a lot. So I will not be reading through every post. You will be able to see who posted them, because I'm not taking credit for it, but I'm looking at this, there's a lot. So to save time and hopefully make sure that this video is not an hour and a half long, we're going to go through it a little bit quickly, but there are videos, there are pictures, personal stuff. It's going to be good, I promise. Let's just go. All right, the first thing that Vicki shared is this. It is a short picture, video of her costuming for Masquerade night. This is beautiful. I think she looks just wonderful. I love the lace over the eye. I'm jealous of anybody who can do that because I have glasses and I can't get away with it. She has this beautiful lace over the eyes that goes with her gown. She looks great. Everybody you can see in the background looks fantastic. This just looks like so much fun. And again, I want to be clear, these are all courtesy of Vicki and her camera. Looks like somebody was reading tarot cards. Again, the costume is fantastic. And I don't know what the reading is, but I hope it's good luck. And she took a picture of just like the party in general. Again, look, all of these people are in gowns that are well put together, got wigs going on. I'm adoring this. Ooh, a masquerade ball, so the mask. It's good. I'm gonna say good a lot. That looks like some fun. Vicki, you're gonna have to tell us what it took to put together your gown, your costuming. Do they let you know ahead of time? Because I was worried that I'm not going to be prepared for stuff like this. And more angles of the party. You know what, too? Look, the tables are nice. They're like fancy tables and all what do I say, linens on them with the tartan down the middle. I've got this thing that says Friday 6/24 keeps popping up. I don't know why. I'm guessing that's because that's where the picture was taken. That's going to be my guess. But at any rate, that's what we're here for. Again, you can see, look, she's got mask on, gowns. That just looks like a really good time. And what a great way to kind of open up the ceremonies too. Le Pré Catalan, le salon de réception. Okay, that's for the reception. Le restaurant Frederick Anton. Okay, Frederick Anton restaurant. Apparently this is now Friday 6/25. Stop showing me the time. And one of the tables right before the party, I'm guessing, because all we've got is a glass of champagne or wine. And it's really, really well put together. I don't know if this is walking to the masquerade or just walking back from, but again, we can see outside where they were staying, where it was taking place. Again, I love architecture, and this looks I just want to be there to see different kinds of buildings. Okay, I do also want to see everything else, but I thought I'd get a dig out of it's the gravel roads, literally, and fantastic brick buildings. And call me crazy, but I like the blue. It kind of brings out the natural of the rest of the building. So yeah, walking back, walking to, and we got our shawl and gown and just dressed up all dapper and handsome and fancy. And one last look at our woman of the hour. I'm guessing I probably showed these in reverse. Sorry about that. She's very purple. Thank you, Vicki. I approve. No, this is just so cool. Now, Vicki, did you make this or did you buy it? You're going to have to let us know. We're going to have a chat. That is great. Looks like you had a fantastic time. I haven't even started, and neither had you. Oh my gosh, you must be exhausted after all of this. Let's take a look. All right, I'm muting the rest of it because it is just all babbling, but you can see everybody has sat at tables and had chats with folks. This one is shared by Outlander Online. It's the cast of Outlander arriving at Landcon. I say I'm not going to read everything, but I will read some of these. I think this is very cool. They kind of put a little collage of everybody showing up. All right, brilliantly, Balfe shares this one. The stars of Outlander getting their pictures taken together and kind of meeting up for the first time for the convention, it looks like, having a hug. Or, David and Caitriona just saying howdy. Bunch of pictures here of that. Balfe Nation and Outlander Online shared these, and obviously it's Caitriona Balfe at Landcon 7 in Paris with Tobias Menzies, Richard Rankin, and David Barry. And it says today, but it's not today. This was Saturday, I'm thinking. Some good pictures of the folks hanging out together and doing the photo op thing. You can't do this without an incredible number of photos being taken, simply so I'm able to talk about them. Charles Vandervaart and Outlander Online shared this one. It's the Cows of Outlander at Landcon. From left to right, this is everybody that came. Tobias Menzies, David Barry, Tom Downey, Stephen Creed, Dermaid Murtaugh, Chris Fulton, Grant O'Rourke, Stephen Walters, Duncan LaCroix, Richard Rankin, and Charles Vandervaart. I forgot that Stephen Walters was going to be there too. Which I just think would be neat to see him. There he is. All right, cool. All right, now I do have a couple of videos of folks. I believe almost all of them are shared by Outlander Online, but don't quote me on that. Just check up here as we go through.
Salut, je suis Chris. I'm here at Landcon 2025, and we're having a great day. Lovely to meet all the fans, and looking forward to meeting loads of other people today and tomorrow. So come on down if you're around at any time. Peace.
Sure, and hello Outlander fans, I'm Richard Rankin and I'm here at Landcon number 7, having a great time with all of our French fans here in Paris, and wishing you all lots of love from me, Richard. Au revoir.
Hey everybody, it's really cool to be here. I love Paris. I was here a couple of years ago and it's really nice to be back, and especially since this is my first convention since we finished filming the show, so it feels extra special to be back in the Outlander universe.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Izzy and I play Rachel Hunter in Outlander, and right now we're in Paris at Landcon 7 and it's a beautiful day and everyone is being very sweet, so it's going to be a good day. Bisous.
Oh, I love it. The sun's shining. I went for a nice walk this morning. I saw some great break dancing on the street. I had a great breakfast. It's great. I love being in Paris.
And that last one is just Caitriona Balfe on being in Paris for Landcon 7 on Sunday. We had a lot of different contributors to that. It wasn't all Outlander Online and Charles Vandervaart. I just had a lot of people showing me stuff from them, so I just wanted to make sure. Everybody still gets credit, though. Yes, everybody could see that it was being posted by other folks. Terrific. Let's keep going.
Un mot pour aujourd'hui, peut-être magnifique. Très bon.
Formidable.
Magnifique.
Fantastic.
French.
Incroyable.
Joyous.
Joyous.
Well, that's cheap.
Magnifique.
Fans, we love you. Can you do an extra heart here? There we go.
Okay, Charles did all right. I would expect him to be able to do a little bit more because he's Canadian, and in case you weren't aware, a lot of Canada speaks French. So, kind of like around here in Indiana, like loads of people speak Spanish. It's just how you get by. And I liked him. French. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all you need to know. French. Okay, good stuff there. Trying to keep the commentary from Katie to below. We're only like halfway through. But we do have some stuff from Balfe Nation and Outlander Online, various other folks coming up. Images, for the most part, of our folks having pictures taken while they're there. And you know what? I hope that people were really cool about these two. I think we got over their indiscretion fairly quickly. Charles Vandervaart and Outlander Online shared this couple of pictures here as well. Charles did his panel. I've got a video of part of his panel too. It's so funny. And it should be up here in just a moment or two. So more of our folks here. Dermaid, I am so excited that Dermaid is making the runs around on these convention tours too. He's on the list of folks that it would be really cool to meet. So and then you know what? Say what you will. I enjoyed the badness of Rob Cameron as well. And I am jealous. I am seriously jealous if you got to be here. Yeah, I would. so much fun. And as we're watching the first season again, it makes you enjoy even more Stephen and Grant. So so much fun. Plus, I love that their sons are going to be on Blood of My Blood as well. And even Tobias, come on, we have a healthy respect for Tobias's acting skills, even if we don't enjoy the Frank and Captain Jack of it all. All right, this is the video I was talking about. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, but you can see again, this is Charles Van Zyne, Outlander Online. And this is a fun moment because, all right, there is some French, so I will be cutting some of this out because there's no point. We can't understand, at least I can't. This is an English channel for the most part because that's my main language. But I'm gonna skip a lot of the French. Shut up, Katie. Let's get to this. Wheel of Fortune. Okay.
Oh mon Dieu! Je t'aime! Canada, woo! That's ridiculous.
Okay, so you are going to tour this, and so when it's your castmates, you have to answer with an anecdote with one castmate. Public, it's going to be a question from the public. When it's your gorgeous face, it's going to be about your childhood. A question about season 7, some funny questions, and of course, questions about Canada.
Yes. Alrighty, should we start?
Yes, we can.
Alright, here we go. I'm nervous.
Okay. What is your the chore you hate to do?
You know what? It's making my bed, which is a bad one, and I have a reason behind it. There's trauma behind this. Okay, when I was a kid, I have an older sister. She's about a year and a half older than me, and she used to pay me $1 every single day to make her bed, and I was like, "This is a sweet deal." As a kid, when I was like 5, $1 was that's like $1 million. You could buy so much candy with $1. So she'd pay me $1, but what I didn't realize, it was the same dollar every single time. She'd just take it out of my room and then give it back to me the next day. So, and I don't know how smart I was at the time to just oh, where'd my dollar go? It must be missing. Anyways, I'll just go. So I made a total of $1 that whole year making my sister's bed. So I feel like it's trauma-based, my distaste for making my bed. I'll get there one day.
That's great. Okay, and they do translate his entire answer into French, but I'm not going to play that here for you. He's so charming and disarming. This is why, I can't. All right, more pictures here. Outlander Online. We got, Joey Phillips, Tim Downey, Grant O'Rourke, Charles Vandervaart, Stephen Cree, Richard Rankin, Dermaid Murtaugh, and David Barry signing autographs at Landcon. Okay. They missed Caitriona there for some reason. I don't know why. But we got pictures of, there's Tim. I enjoy Tim's storytelling. He's great. I'm going to catch these two at a convention one of these days. And he's fun. I've got another video of Steven coming up here in just a few that you're definitely not going to want to miss. Richard's another one. He just seems like you'd want to hang out with him. Like the nicest guy. All right, dear mate. And David Barry, who again, he's just such a nice guy. Everybody's such a nice guy. All right, here we go. Steven's got a little something for us. I am going to keep this sucker on mute because you do not need sound to enjoy this. But we got Steven doing the splits and giving some push-ups. You know what? I don't know too many girls who want to do the splits in a skirt. It could be problematic. So more power to him. Thank you, Outlander Online. And we got more pictures here of just like the crew. Again, was Caitriona only there for like an afternoon or something? Because she's missing from a lot of these pictures afterwards. And this was as a point blank 1959 one who's thanking Roster Khan for the picture of everybody. And more Tobias here, sitting way too far away to get any photos, but here are some from the Landcon. All right, so the Landcon shared these originally. Tobias fan shares these with us so we can see some Tobias. And it looks like most of the folks had panels or group panels. So, you know, you could ask questions and get answers and fun and interesting. I think these are kind of repeats of the ones earlier, but yeah, I wanted to make sure I got as many up here for you folks as I could, because like me, you weren't there. So we're trying to see as much and get as much of the experience as we can from this. John Bell, of course, one of my favorites. I just enjoy him immensely. He looks like he had a really good time as well at the convention. Again, don't see too much of him, but he's there. Lauren Lyle. Adore Lauren Lyle. At Landcon. She is so fun. She's so fun on a panel too. She's very happy. She's a very cheery. That's what I love about these folks too, is they're so cheery. They're so happy to answer questions and have a chat. And then they're also a little goofy, especially Stephen Cree. He's on the, I'd say there's a couple, but he's on the top of the curve as far as goofiness in the Outlander cast. I will read this one. Outlander Online shares it and says, Stephen Cree in Paris with the largest glass of brandy you've ever seen. That is an impressive glass, but it's not like he filled it up, you know. A little bit more video wise. Yeah, gonna keep the audio off this one because somebody did add a Chappelle Rowan, hot to go here. Charles Vandervaart, Joey Phillips, Richard Rankin, and Chris Fulton at the closing ceremonies. Yeah, there's Chris. I swear it's like they took turns on who was going to be on stage with folks, because like John's missing and Chris is missing and then Gary, and so I think they took turns. They took turns. And extremely short, but kind of cute. Wanted to throw that in there too, because yeah, Stephen and Tim, I think they must get along really well. They have a good time. And playing this backwards. Yeah, you can hear them. I hope you can hear me, but this is day 2 of them, and they're arriving at Landcon. Good morning, everybody. Landcon 7. And that one was Outlander Online in order. Again, Daremaid Murtaugh, Chris Fulton, John Bell, Tim Downey, Lauren Lyle, Richard Rankin, Charles Vandervaart, Izzy, Mikhail Small, Joey Phillips, and Stephen Cree arriving at Landcon 7. And that's day 2. And that is everything I have in this video. Because if I kept going, it would be forever long, and it takes a lot of brain power for my computer to hold all these posts in a row for me so I can go over them, especially the videos. I am so jealous of Vicki, Toth, and everybody else who was able to go. Not like in a mean way, but I'm so excited for you. So glad that you felt you could share some of these pictures with us so we could kind of live vicariously through you. I'm really wondering how much longer the Landcons will go, and you know, will the release of season 8, the timing of it, affect the future of Landcon? I know that we've still got another one, Landcon in Scotland. Looking forward to those pictures as well. If you have stuff you really want me to share on another video for Landcon, send it to me. I will do my best to get it out there for you. And again, I appreciate everybody who let me know the pictures that were coming in, the videos that were coming in. Vicki, Toth, special thanks to you for sharing your personal photos so that we could take a look, and giving me permission to share them. I did ask before I started sharing them with everybody. And yeah, just a fantastic time, guys. I hope that this gave everybody a little clue as to what the experience was like. I do this so that the conventions that I go to, you can see, and the ones that I can't go to, we at least get an idea of what they're like. It looks like a great time, a great fan experience. I like that the stars were mingling with folks at the tables and kind of out on the floor chatting with fans. It looks bigger than the gathering, but it looks like you get some of those really cool moments that I really appreciated at the gathering. Thanks so much for joining me for today. Again, thanks to everybody for sharing the pictures and their experiences. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and in the comments below, thank the folks for sharing the pictures because it's very cool of them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notifications bell so you'll know when the next video is coming out. And of course, as always, thanks so much to my members for the extra support of this channel. Thanks everybody for coming to view the channel and the videos. I visited my dad at the hospital yesterday and I was explaining to him how this channel works kind of, and that I don't make these videos to make tons and tons of money because I don't make tons and tons of money. I'm cool with that. You know I do this for fun and to save up. But who I do make it for is for those of you, especially in the comments or who message me and say, Katie, thank you so much for this video today. I really needed something to brighten my day. You tell me if I'm funny. You tell me if I'm not. You let me know that this little moment, this 10, 15, sometimes 25 minutes of silliness about Outlander gives you a little joy. And I feel so excited to be a part of the happiness in other people's lives. So I want to thank you by continuing to bring you stuff. I do have a video lined up to record and should be out also today about Sam's running in the London Marathon. So stay tuned. If you can't wait until that video comes out, please do check out the playlist below. There's lots of fun Outlander and acting actor information. Please check that out, and whatever video you choose, I will see you there.
La question était quelle est la corvée qu'il déteste le plus. Donc il dit ça va être sans doute faire son lit. C'est vraiment quelque chose qu'il déteste faire et il explique que c'est en fait un trauma d'enfance tout simplement. Sa grande sœur qui a à peu près 1 an et demi de plus que lui faisait faire son lit tous les matins. Donc il devait faire le lit de sa sœur et elle lui payait $1. Et il était en mode bah, c'est génial, enfin, je vais devenir riche en fait. Combien de bonbons je peux m'acheter avec $1? C'est vraiment génial. Donc à chaque fois elle lui donnait $1 tous les matins pour qu'il fasse son lit. Sauf qu'en fait il s'est rendu compte que c'était à chaque fois le même dollar, tous les matins. Donc en fait, elle lui donnait $1, hop, le soir elle le récupérait dans sa chambre, et hop, elle lui redonnait, et c'était ça à chaque fois. Donc il a fait, en 1 an de faire le lit de sa sœur, il s'est fait $1. Donc il pense que le trauma c'est vraiment ça.